Hey everyone, so we're gonna do this read based on someone you're not talking to, someone you're not in contact with, someone you might have had to cut off, or I don't know. Let's see why I'm not talking. Whoever you're thinking about, we're gonna jump right into it. Just know that this is the general read, and it's very timeless. So whenever you get the message, this one is meant. So this is definitely no contact reading, not talking. The person that's on your mind, let's see what they like about you. We'll jump in kind of reading what they could possibly like about you. What does the person that's on my viewer's mind like about them? Let's see what they like about you, even though you're not talking. Let's see what they like about you. Let's see what they like about you. What do they like about my viewer, even though they're not talking? Let's see what they like about you. That's too many. What do they like? Spirit. Jump right in. What do they like, Spirit? What do they like about my viewer? The person that's not talking to them. This is a stubborn ass person, male or female. What do they... Finally, okay. Let's see. King of Swords, Page of Swords. This is such an asshole. They like that, they like that they're not talking to you. They like that you want to talk to them and they're not talking to you. They like that you're chasing them, I feel like, male or female. What's at the bottom? We have the King of Cups, but they love you. They like that. They like the love that you give, how attentive you are when you give out love. How, even when y'all not talking, you still persist. That's what they like about you. They like how in love you are with them, or in how much you like them. They like how much you are into them the most. That's what they do like about you. Because and this is for very few, if they are talking to other people, you're who they like the most because you're the one who shows the most love for them. They're attention whores, I feel like, a little bit. The person you're thinking about that you're not talking to, male or female, is a little bit of an attention whore. Let's see what else they like about you. They like that you come after them, you come get them. They could like that you pick them up for dates, male or female, or just you could take the opportunities a lot to they like that you don't take bullshit and that you be knowing stuff too. They like that you be knowing when they're trying to do bullshit, or when they like that you can call bullshit. Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody who needs to work on themselves though, because honestly, that's why they're not a very decent partner or a very decent person to talk to. That's why they're so harsh, heartbreaking. Three of Swords. This is somebody who leeches off of energy, and they're an attention whore, and it's all about them. It could be one of the reasons why y'all not talking now, but it's you persistent. Nine of Wands. They got somebody in defense. They're always defensive, possibly. They like how you stand up to them though, even though it stresses you out. It's they like stressing you out. That's so weird. Okay, what do my viewer like about the person that is on their mind? You probably like that you feel like that they, let's see, you kind of like the fact that y'all argue a little bit. They're willing to argue with you even though they're acting like they're not talking to you. I feel like a lot of games are being played, petty games. It's okay, I'm not gonna talk to you for this, I'm not gonna talk to you for that. But you guys might be a fit even though you're not talking, because they like that you chase them and you like that they kind of run. What else does my viewer like about the person that they're thinking about? What does my viewer like about the person that they're thinking about? What does my viewer like about the person that they're thinking about? What are some good aspects? What are some good aspects? Here we go. Something. The Knight of Cups. So you like how they feel about you. You like the way they express themselves to you. The decisions that they make as far as like showing you how they care, it's different from what you're used to. Like it's way different. How they make things happen is way different. What else do you like about them? That's why you like them, because you feel like they're different. Like they make things, they may even take you on different dates, have different date ideas that you've never been on before. Like you've done things that you've never done before with them. Like, and you could probably have that attachment to them. Like, dang, I ain't never seen this before. Let's see, the Emperor. You like how they get what they want. How they're a go-getter. They get what they want. They get their way. You kind of like them being snobby. Like, I need this. I want you to do that. Like, you like somebody that can run the playing field. You like somebody who can run things, male or female. For ones who can run a house. You like how they run their personal life. Like, they are the boss. They don't care. Like, and it's almost really, really, really attractive. It can make you addicting. It's addicting to see how much somebody can just really have control. It's a strong addiction. This could be somebody that you can't shake. That's probably why you're getting this reading right now. You can't shake it. I get it. Okay, so let's move on to I feel like with that, it's more so like y'all like the same thing y'all don't like. I don't know why I'm getting that. Let's get a little bit on how you possibly met. Let's get, and these are the ones I felt the need to grab. So how did my viewer possibly meet this person that is on their mind? How did they possibly meet? How did they possibly meet? If you're not talking, the person that they're not talking to that's on their mind, no contact right now, how did they possibly meet? How did they possibly meet? Oh, I'm gonna take this one. Page of Pentacles. Six of Swords. You could have met on vacation. You could have met where you're both not from an area you're both not familiar with, but you had the confidence to go explore. Let's see. Here we go. Could have met at work. Could have met definitely at work. The opportunity at work, but somebody could be somebody's boss even. Here, King of Wands, the purpose of go-getting and changing. Somebody could be and this is for very few, somebody could be with a pastor, or that's for very few. Definitely, I feel like this is work vibes. It has to do with personal growth. It could be the health system. It could be, you could have met through health. You could have met through a healing spiritual neutral ground, maybe at a spiritual retreat. Somebody you're not talking to. It could have been short-lived. Like, you know how like somebody just passes through. My voice went out. Somebody just passes through for a little bit and it's like, oh my God, like I felt connected to that person even though I don't really know them. It could be that for some. It's like somebody you can't stop thinking about when you're by yourself. Like when you're by yourself, you think about how you met. Like, damn, like I didn't even want to leave. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, this is somebody that you probably didn't even, or that you wish you would have talked to or kept in contact with. For some of you, it's hard. Let's see. And for very few of you, some of them could be married. And it could be giving you anxiety. I'm just like, how am I supposed to offer to somebody that's married? That's for very few. And also, it's just, it could be hard to date somebody at work as well. The strength, like, because I see the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. Like, I have a family, or I have a strong dynamic in the work field, and I can't really do things like how I want to. So that could be another reason why you're not talking. If you have suspicions of somebody having a family somewhere, then that could be a possibility. Anything else on how they met? They could have met through somebody's husband or wife. I'm just getting a plethora of things. the world. You could have met just accomplishing something through an accomplishment of any sort. It could be sports, it could be, you could have talked through just meeting up and just, you know, somewhere you had to stay a night at, somewhere you could have had your family at, somewhere you could have got together with your family at for a certain gathering. It could have been, for very few, it could have been like, oh, I'm out here visiting family due to a funeral. I hope that's not the case, but it's only the logical thing to do, to come when something is going on. Something that is like, I don't like doing this, I don't like putting it to, yes, it could have been a funeral, but you could have met at a funeral. I don't know why I'm getting that. Wow, okay. And then we have the Five of Swords, the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords. Like, y'all not speaking because somebody was trying to get over on somebody, and it left them deeply emotional. Somebody was trying to get over on somebody who was genuine too, so it wasn't even a reason to try to get over on them. But in any case, we'll move on from how y'all met. We'll see, like, okay, this is not for everybody, but I am gonna do a sex portion because it's like, you don't have to be having sex with somebody, so you can just kind of fast forward this part if you really need to, if you're not having sex with the person you're not thinking about, or if you didn't have sex. But this is for the people who did have sex. I mean, not thinking about, I mean thinking about, not talking to. But some of you did have sex to the person you're not talking to. So let's be nosy and all up in y'all business. We're just gonna do neutral ground on this. So how's the sex life, or how was the encounter or encounters of the person that my viewer is thinking about that they're not talking to or not in contact with right now? Let's see. How was the sex? Okay, we got the Knight of Wands. Y'all could have just met on a one night stand. Y'all could have met somewhere neutral ground and had a one night stand, and now y'all not talking. It was very out of the ordinary, very spontaneous, very impulsive, very last minute. Like, we just kind of got it in. We didn't even plan it, type of thing. Give me more on the sex, or the sexual encounter or encounters of my viewers, person that they're thinking about that they're not talking to. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's like y'all just kind of did it. I feel like if this is somebody you had sex with, y'all kind of just did it, and y'all haven't even did it since, and things changed right after y'all did it. Six of Chalices. So it's somebody that you're reminiscing about, like, dang, like, we just did it, we just got it in, had sex, and now I'm just sitting here thinking about them, like thinking about the past 6 weeks or the past 6 months, or I've been thinking about the past 6 days or 6 hours. Shit, like, I haven't talked to him since we got it in. Now I'm just, this is female energy. If you're a female, then you're very much deeply thinking about them, but it's no sex in tarot. So I mean, this could be male or female. Like, you're just really thinking about them and the things y'all did. It was just like very short. We have the King of Swords, like, and somebody else here is thinking logically. They could have a family. There could be somebody that's like looking like, okay, nah, y'all can't be doing that. Like, it's somebody spying, or it could be somebody get them caught up. They definitely like how you rub on them or how you go down on them, male or female. Queen of Wands. They like how you make them pay attention to the calls. They like how much attention they have from it. Give me the sex portion. They like how attentive you were, and you could like how attentive they are or were. Like, it could be why you thinking about it so much. Like, it was very delicate, very generous. We have the Chariot. Like, you want to do it again. Whoever you had sex with, you want to do it again. That's if this portion applies to you. If you had sex with a person you're not in contact with right now, you want to do it again, and they would be down to the Five of Swords. Like, whew, yes, they were taking advantage in sex too. Like they could be like in it for themselves though too, but it pleases you. You know, they was in it for themselves, but it pleases you. So who cares, right? The King of Cups, and they actually were pleasantly surprised. They didn't even know they would be that pleased. You know what I mean? They didn't even know that they would want to. They want to own you. I feel like too, male or female or same sex. It don't matter. Like they want to own you. They want to pet you. Like they want to own you. They have like they could like your ass if you're a female or male. And I mean they could just like your back. Let's see, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, but that's not really probably something that you want to partake in. Like I don't want to be owned, male or female. I don't want to be owned. Ten of Wands. Yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow. You only like me for my sex. If you do talk to me, okay. Well, that's part of the sex portion. Let's see. Eight of Swords, but they do think about it though. They definitely think about the encounter. It was like one of the best encounters they ever had. Okay, we can move on from sex. That's just for the people who possibly are having sex with the person they're not talking to. That's on their mind right now. Why do you still think of them though? Like, let's see what you still think about them for. I'm gonna grab these. Why does my viewer still think about the person they're not talking to? Like for what? What are they still thinking about them for? Here we go. Keys on a ring. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. I told you, I keep seeing one night stand here. Literally one night stand is here. So definitely you keep thinking about them because you feel like you was just an option, another notch on the old belt, another key on the ring. Like damn, for real. Like you definitely keep thinking about them because it's a one night stand here. Let's see the Axe. And then it's like breakup, separation, stop, pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Then right after y'all had sex, like they stopped talking to you, they cut you off. Or you cut them off. Flip and switch the roles as needed. Talking. Yeah, y'all, they cut off talking. Didn't I say that? They cut off talking. It says interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives. Text, call, email, hovering. They might even hover over you just to see, they chime in here and there if they do. In any case, just to make sure that they still got you wrapped around their ring. We have Sword and Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. They want power over you. Sunglasses is here. We have watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So this could be narcissism, or if it's not that, then they're definitely a stalker and they're definitely watching you, male or female. We have the Chaser. They like when you chase them for some strange reason. It's like that's narcissism though. Like when you hover, because I already seen, where did I see hovering? Silent treatment, abandonment, one night stand. Where's hovering? There's protection and honor. Hovering is in talking. There it is. Hoovering, I'm sorry. Hovering, hoovering. Y'all know what I mean. Yeah, and this because they could be a wee bit, just a wee bit of a narcissist, or they can be having narcissistic ways, like the gaslighting, perception. Let's see, the Chaser, like when you chase them, Chaser, the codependent relationship, fear of abandonment and issue. They want you to fear losing them. Oh, this is sick. Okay. Oh yeah, seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. They could be already with somebody else, or you could be with somebody else, and they just still want to have you on the side, have you as a little secret. Like, no, I don't motherfucking think so. But that's where you still think about them, or maybe you want them on the side. Maybe you're the one who's gaslighting them and looking at them and stalking them, and you really don't want them. You just want to have control over them. You know, when I say, I don't know, flip and switch. But definitely there's a third-party interception here. There's 3 rings here, 3 keys on the ring. There's one night stand. There's fucking codependency, and there's the seduction. You know, with third-party interference. That's why you're still thinking about them, because they could be married. You could be thinking like, damn, like, are they gonna leave? Like, girl, boy, y'all, them, y'all done got yourself in a frenzy, okay? To the person, with the person that y'all not talking to, and they ain't no better because they hover and they come back and forth a little bit here and there, and then they try it, you know what I mean? Let's see why they still think about you. Shit. Why do they? Here we go. Boat. You could, like I said, you could have met on a boat, on a vacation. Like, they thinking about you on that boat. You probably looked good. Here we go. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So if they're not married, they just got a divorce and they just being playgirls or playboys right now, or they just broke up with somebody, and it's like, yeah, they probably was on vacation trying to get away from, you know, the whole relationship life, and they just happen to meet you and have a one night stand, and you really like them. So they still think about how y'all met. They do think about how y'all met, whether it be outdoors on a boat, whether if it's not that, then it's definitely they just think about how y'all met. When they wasn't expecting it, and they really enjoyed your time. They didn't think they was going to end up liking you the way they did, and they do. So they still think about you too. So it's real crazy. Let's see. What else? Okay, here we go. Not enough. It says frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. So maybe they could, if they were in a relationship, or if they are not in there anymore, apply it as needed and don't take it if it's not yours or you. But it was just not enough. They weren't getting fulfilled enough where they were, or either you weren't. So they had that one night stand. They went on vacation, had that one night stand. And at the bottom we have wedding rings. So definitely somebody married. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. You could have met him at a wedding that was on the water, or near the water. I'm getting a lot of water, I'm getting a lot of boat, I'm getting a lot of marriage, I'm getting a lot of third party interference, and I'm getting a lot of stalking, a little bit of narcissism, a little bit of dickmatized or pussymatized, or somebody addicted to some type of sex here, okay, with each other. Let's move on. Let's get the outcome for this read so we can close you out. Give me the outcome for this person that my viewer's thinking about that they're not in contact with right now. Give me the TT on the person that my viewer is thinking about right now but not talking to. Give me the outcome. Spirit, give me outcome. Give me, okay, it flipped over. Trust is here. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, so trust yourself. A lot of trust will be here. You might end up like having a short, like, you think you're in love, like the outcome is gonna be like y'all think y'all in love, but then it's like, really, no, I'm gonna just accept it for what it is, because I'm in denial that they was just being free. They was just being free and just ending something. And, you know, I'm gonna just surrender to the fact that I can release my need to control. I don't have no control over this person. Like, they did their thing, and I fully participated, knowing, you know, how I was participating. Give me some more outcome. Give me some more outcome, please. Give me at least one or two more for outcome for the person that my viewers thinking about, if they're not speaking to. Loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. You could feel alone, but you're not alone. Or they could feel, they just felt lonely. Purpose. Like, you know, you got a bigger purpose. You're not alone, and you have the courage. So it's just like, it's just a fucking booty call or whatever. That's what this feels like. And like, you'll get over it. Like, I know it like sucks when you're like, damn, well, everything seemed like it was gonna be so perfect and so good, and wrong. You ran into an asshole, or you are the asshole. And hey, either way, I love you, but you know, it is what it is. So if you connected with any of these messages, if it made any sense to you, leave a comment below. And if you got this far, leave a pretzel. I don't know, pretzel emoji. And that is all I have right now. I feel the need to do this before I go. They could be a musician. If they're not, then it's just for select few. And I will see you next time.